Hey guys, 828 Fine Adventure. I've got some new rear tow points to go on this 4th gen 2025 Toyota Tacoma. And these things look just like the ARBs or the Toyota ones that they sell. And they are heavy. These things are cast iron or something. They're heavy. 2 of them with the bolts in the box is like, I'm not sure what they weigh, but these suckers are heavy. They're both labeled left and right, and I'm going to install them today and show you how to do that. Should be pretty easy and straightforward, and you know, from the way it looks, I think I should be able to do this. So let's install these on the back. I'm going to film it as I go. You will need a couple of socket wrenches. Let me show you here. I'm just using a 24 millimeter on one side because I don't have 2 of the exact fit ones, and a 13/16 for the other side for the big bolts it comes with. So you know, mark that down or see what you got, but 13/16 seems to be the exact fit, even though these are metric. So I don't know, the 24 millimeter and the 13/16 fits real snug. So you know, we'll just have to go with that, but let's go ahead and get these suckers installed and see how they do. Let me show you what you get in the box here. Get this one, which has an L on it, the left. You get another one here, and it has an R for right. Now these are heavy. You don't want to drop these on your toes. And you get a couple of bags for each side of the hardware. I'm also adding on here, just because I have them, a couple of these split washers that compress down. I'm surprised there was no type of locking washers with them, with the vibration it's going to get. But, you know, this will be fine. I'll just tighten them down. Okay, that's all you get in the box. You get a couple of recovery hooks and 2 bags of bolts, and it should be pretty straightforward. Let's see what we have to do down here. At the bottom here, there's a couple of plastic caps you have to remove. I'll film that. Okay, so there's a couple of caps right here we need to remove. Go ahead and do those. There's some, they're on the inside and the outside. Let me see how to get these out. Okay, we gotta knock the others out. This is how I'm knocking the other caps out. There we go. Shot those things down there. Okay, so put the washers on this side. The split washers got a lock down. Let me show you. There you go. And that seems to be, these right here, 24 millimeters. The other side, I used a 13/16. Yeah, so there you go. I'll show you those. Okay, 2 more bolts, 1 more recovery hook to install. All right, so what we have to do now is get these off again. Well, there you go. They're both on. It's that easy. These are heavy duty steel. They're not aluminum like some of the others, because they'd probably bend if this was aluminum just because of its length. So if this was all aluminum just because of its length, and you pulled and it was pulling from the side, it'd probably bend this a little bit. So it's a good thing these are steel. These are substantial. They're like the ARBs or like the Toyota ones. I will put a link under the video in the description if you want to find these. They were the cheapest I could find, really, within a few dollars. There's a few different ones out there. They're powder coated, really nice red. Will that chip? Maybe if you hit it with a hammer or something, or a wrench. But other than that, I don't see that. I see this lasting a while. I'll ceramic coat it and make it real nice. But other than that, that's really all there is to it. Let me show you that. Under here, you can see it bolts on like that, and they stick out. You can see this one. Yeah, just like that. Looks good. Awesome. Well, there you have my recovery points that I added. They look pretty good. Now these are for soft shackles. If you put a D-ring on here that's metal, it's gonna chip up that paint. If that matters to you, it might not. But just to let you know, I like soft shackles. They work just as good. They don't tear up your vehicle. And you know, just like I use a kinetic rope and not a snatch strap, that puts a little too much force on your vehicle, and you can really do some damage to whoever you're pulling out by snatching them. Maybe you can do that to big old full-size chassis trucks like Chevys, Ford, and Dodge, but I wouldn't do that to these mid-size trucks. You'll just end up pulling something off, but or bending something. So always use a kinetic rope and some soft shackles. If you want to see how to use those the proper way, you can watch Matt's Off-Road Recovering. Yeah, Matt's Off-Road Recovering. It's a YouTube channel. They pull a lot of people out of sand and mud, and you can really learn how to use those ropes and use a winch by watching Matt's Off-Road Recovery. So anyways, there'll be a link to these under the video in the description. I like them. Good fit. The bolts fit. Everything's perfect. And you know, getting those little caps out of the chassis that are in there, they're kind of this I don't know, brittle plastic. They're gonna break. Just get them out, and you're good to go. All right, guys, that's what I got for you today. Recovery points install, real easy. Just a couple of sockets to put them on. The hardest part was getting those plastic caps out. They're not meant to come out. They're definitely not meant to fall out. And they do break apart when you get them out. I think they're just one use only. Toss them. So don't worry about that. They're gonna break. It's the two outer ones. The one in the middle stay. If you would, like, share, and subscribe. Especially subscribe. You know, if you're logged in with your Gmail, that logs you into YouTube. Please subscribe. I get a lot more viewers than I do subscribers. The subscribers are what drive traffic to my channel and all around. And it also reminds you if I have a new video up. So just hit the subscribe button. There's no catches or anything. It doesn't cost anything. It's not, you're not going to be bothered by stuff. I don't do that. So yeah, if you would, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. I've got more mods coming for the Tacoma and the 4Runner before the end of the summer. It is hot in the southeast right now. It's in the 90s all week with like 100% humidity, or close, 95% humidity. And so it's a real scorcher. So I'll try to get some videos done as I can over the next couple of months. You know, one a week, but if I can get more, I will. But anyways, this is where we're at. More mods coming. Stay tuned, and I will see you next time. See ya.